can't mimic voices for love or money. I'm completely hopeless at it. I was the only one, so I think she carved her own role.
Queen Camilla's rise to prominence as King Charles III's wife has been one of the most talked about transformations in modern royal history. Before her marriage to Charles in 2005, Camilla was married to Andrew Parker Bowles, a former member of the British military. Together, they had 2 children, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopes. While Tom often draws attention for his culinary career and occasional public appearances, Laura has remained far more private, choosing to stay out of the royal spotlight as much as possible. However, recent revelations by Laura have shocked royal observers and the public alike, as she spoke candidly about her mother's controversial journey to the throne and the impact it had on her personal and professional life. Her story sheds light on the unique struggles she faced as someone pulled into the royal fold without choice, offering an intimate perspective rarely shared by those adjacent to the monarchy. Laura Lopes was born on January 1, 1978, into a world of British upper-class privilege, but far removed from royal traditions. As the daughter of Camilla and Andrew Parker Bowles, Laura grew up in an environment of wealth and status, attending Haywood Preparatory School and later pursuing a degree in the history of art at Oxford Brookes University. During her formative years, Laura lived a relatively normal, albeit privileged life with her brother Tom. However, even during her childhood, the whispers and rumors surrounding her mother's relationship with Charles began to seep into her reality. The media's relentless coverage of Camilla as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage created an unwanted shadow over Laura's life. Friends, teachers, and even strangers would make assumptions about her based solely on her mother's public image. For a young girl trying to understand the complexities of relationships and trust, these experiences forced her to mature quickly. Laura has described her formative years as turbulent, marked by a deep tension between her mother's devotion to family and the public perception of her as a villain. The divorce of her parents in 1995, fueled by years of rumors about Camilla's affair with Charles, was another difficult chapter for Laura. Though shielded from the media as much as possible, she couldn't escape the indirect effects of the public scrutiny that engulfed her family. Yet through it all, Laura maintained a strong bond with her mother. She admired Camilla's ability to remain composed and resilient, even when she was one of the most criticized figures in the British press. When Camilla married Charles in 2005, Laura's life changed dramatically. Unlike Prince William and Prince Harry, who were born into royalty and grew up under the spotlight, Laura was thrust into the royal world as an adult. This abrupt transition was far from easy. While her mother embraced her new role as Duchess of Cornwall, Laura found herself struggling to reconcile her private life with the expectations of her new royal connections. Attending public events with her mother and stepfather brought an overwhelming amount of attention she never sought. She often felt out of place, especially during high-profile events where royal protocols clashed with her desire to remain in the background. One of the most fascinating aspects of Laura's story is her relationship with her stepbrothers, Prince William and Prince Harry. Their interactions have been described as polite, but distant. It is no secret that William and Harry have struggled with their father's relationship with Camilla. Both princes have spoken openly about the pain caused by their parents' divorce and Charles's affair, which undoubtedly created a natural barrier between them and Laura. According to reports, heated arguments occasionally broke out between Laura and William in the early years after Camilla and Charles's marriage. William, feeling protective of his late mother, Princess Diana, would sometimes criticize Camilla, blaming her for his mother's unhappiness. Laura, fiercely loyal to her own mother, would push back, arguing that Charles's actions had caused just as much difficulty for her family. These disagreements highlight how both William and Laura coped with the emotional fallout of their parents' past, but from very different perspectives. Despite these tensions, Laura has largely avoided engaging in any public disputes. Unlike Harry, who has been vocal about his grievances with the royal family, Laura has chosen to stay silent, focusing on her own life and career. However, the release of Harry's memoir, Spare, reignited old wounds. In the book, Harry described Queen Camilla as a dangerous figure who who prioritized her public image over the well-being of others. While Laura did not directly respond to Harry's claims, reports suggest she was deeply hurt by the accusations. The fallout from the memoir has added another layer of complexity to Laura's relationship with her stepbrothers, making an already fragile dynamic even more strained. Professionally, Laura has built an impressive career as an art gallerist, establishing her independence from the royal family. She worked at prestigious institutions, including the Peggy Guggenheim Collection in Venice, and later co-founded 11 Gallery in London, which focuses on promoting emerging artists. Her work in the art world has allowed her to carve out her own identity, separate from her royal connections. Friends describe Laura as independent, grounded, and uninterested in the trappings of royalty. Even after her mother became queen consort, Laura continued to prioritize her career and family, avoiding the spotlight whenever possible. In her personal life, Laura has also sought stability and privacy. She married Harry Lopes, a former model and chartered accountant, in 2006. Their wedding, held at St. Cyriac's Church in Wiltshire, was attended by members of both the Parker Bowles and royal families. Laura's choice of Anna Valentine to design her wedding dress, a nod to the same designer who created Camilla's bridal gown for her marriage to Charles, highlighted her quiet connection to her mother. Together, Laura and Harry have 3 children, Eliza, and twin boys Gus and Lewis. Laura has been fiercely protective of her children, determined to give them as normal an upbringing as possible. While Eliza briefly entered the public eye as a bridesmaid at Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding in 2011, Laura has largely kept her family away from royal events. Her focus has been on creating a grounded and private life for her children, free from the pressures of their royal connections. Despite her efforts to remain private, Laura's ties to the royal family inevitably draw her into the public eye from time to time. She has attended significant events, including the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla in 2023, where her twin sons served as pages of honor. The boys' participation was a poignant moment, symbolizing the blending of Camilla's old and new family. Yet, even on such occasions, Laura's discomfort with public attention is apparent. Insiders note that while she fulfills her duties gracefully, she often remains on the periphery, avoiding unnecessary interactions with key royal figures. Laura's relationship with her mother is one of the most compelling aspects of her story. While she deeply admires Camilla's resilience and ability to overcome public criticism, Laura has also acknowledged the challenges their family faced as a result of Camilla's role in Charles's life. Camilla's decision to fully embrace her royal duties created a sense of distance between mother and daughter, depriving them of the simpler, more private moments they once shared. Yet, through it all, their bond remains strong. Laura has been described as one of Camilla's closest confidants, a voice of reason and support during difficult times. Royal insiders even claim that Laura is the only person Camilla truly fears, highlighting the depth of their relationship and the mutual respect they share. The media's relentless focus on Laura has been a source of frustration for her. Every significant event in her life, from her marriage to the births of her children, has been closely scrutinized by the British press. Laura has expressed frustration that her achievements are often overshadowed by her mother's history and the controversies surrounding the royal family. She has worked tirelessly to build a life defined by her own merits, but her connection to Queen Camilla and King Charles III continues to complicate her efforts to remain private. Adding to her challenges, Laura's professional ventures have not always been smooth. Her fashion boutique, Mojo & McCoy, which she co-founded with friends, recently closed after facing difficulties in the retail industry. The boutique, located in Hungerford, was initially seen as a promising business, stocking high-end brands and catering to the affluent local community. However, despite Laura's best efforts, the store struggled to stay afloat. Reports suggest that Laura may seek advice from King Charles before embarking on a new business venture, as she has been impressed by his ability to navigate tough situations. This acknowledgement of Charles's guidance highlights the evolving dynamic between Laura and her stepfather, as well as her willingness to lean on him for support when needed. Laura's future remains a subject of speculation. While rumors occasionally surface about the possibility of her and her brother Tom receiving royal titles, both have firmly denied such claims. Laura has made it clear that she has no interest in becoming a public figure or taking on formal royal duties. Instead, she continues to focus on her family, her art career, and her desire to lead a life that is as normal and private as possible. Yet, as the daughter of Queen Camilla, Laura's attempts to separate herself from the royal family may never fully succeed. Her presence at key events and her role as a supportive daughter and mother ensure that she will always remain connected to the monarchy in some way. Prince William's recent visit to a humble fish and chip shop in Scotland turned into something far more meaningful than anyone could have anticipated. Accompanied by his wife, Kate Middleton, the Duke of Cambridge chose to revisit Anstruther Fish Bar, a place steeped in personal nostalgia for the couple. It was a spontaneous outing, a heartwarming trip down memory lane that felt more like two old friends reconnecting with their past than a carefully orchestrated royal engagement. For the locals who witnessed it, and for William and Kate themselves, this quiet visit became a symbol of simplicity, connection, and the enduring power of small, shared moments. Years ago, when Prince William and Kate Middleton were just university students at St. Andrews, Anstruther Fish Bar had been a favorite spot for the couple. Like any young people finding their way, they would escape the pressures of coursework and early adulthood to share meals, laughter, and conversations in this quaint little seaside town. At that time, no one could have predicted how their lives would evolve, and the modest fish and chip shop became a part of their story. One of those small, unassuming places where some of life's happiest memories are made. Their return nearly 2 decades later felt like a quiet celebration of those days, a chance to relive a chapter of their lives that was untouched by the weight of their titles and responsibilities. It was a sunny afternoon when the Duke and Duchess arrived at the fish bar, blending into the local crowd with an ease that surprised everyone. They were not there as royals on official duty, but as two people reconnecting with a place they had loved in their youth. Dressed casually and radiating warmth, they placed their orders with the same excitement you'd expect from any couple revisiting a cherished memory. William couldn't hide his delight as he ordered classic fish and chips, along with a treat of ice cream and cookies and mint chocolate chip, flavors that seemed to reflect both nostalgia and a youthful indulgence. Kate, with her trademark elegance, chose a gluten-free cone featuring Scottish tablet flavor, a nod to the local traditions and her refined yet approachable tastes. The couple didn't rush through their visit. Instead, they embraced the moment, sitting on a bench by the dock, casually sharing their meal under a simple umbrella. It was a scene so charming, so genuine, that even the most skeptical onlookers couldn't help but be captivated. There were no formalities or grand gestures, no carefully scripted interactions, just two people enjoying the simplicity of a meal together. It was as if time had stood still, taking them back to those carefree days of university life when their connection had quietly begun to blossom. For Allison and Robert Smith, the owners of Anstruther Fish Bar, seeing William and Kate walk through the door was an unexpected and heartwarming surprise. They remembered the couple fondly from years past, when they were simply William and Kate, two young students who shared an easygoing charm. The couple's return brought a wave of nostalgia not just for themselves, but also for the locals who had watched them grow into the global figures they are today. William, ever the conversationalist, took time to chat with the staff and reminisce about how the fish and chips tasted just as good, if not better, than he remembered. Kate's gentle smile and heartfelt words about revisiting the place made it clear just how much the visit meant to them both. For those lucky enough to witness the moment, the impact was profound. Seeing William and Kate in such a relaxed, natural state was a reminder that at their core, they are not just public figures, but people who cherish the same simple joys as the rest of us. Their visit was a quiet testament to the power of connection, to places, to people, and to memories that shape who we are. For William and Kate, Anstruther Fish Bar was more than just a restaurant. It was a touchstone of their past, a place that had seen them at the very beginning of their journey together. It's easy to forget that before they became the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate were just two young adults navigating university life at St. Andrews. William, seeking a sense of normalcy after years of growing up in the public eye, found solace in the relative anonymity of university. St. Andrews offered him a space where he could be himself, away from the expectations and pressures that came with being the future king. Kate, on the other hand, brought a quiet confidence and determination to her time at university. She was hardworking, grounded, and graceful, qualities that would later come to define her public role. Their relationship didn't begin with fanfare. In fact, it grew slowly, built on a foundation of friendship and mutual respect. They attended lectures together, studied late into the night, and shared moments of joy and laughter with their close group of friends. Those who knew them at the time often remarked on the ease of their connection. William, who could be reserved and guarded, seemed to come alive around Kate. Her calm presence and genuine warmth created a space where he could relax and simply be himself. In return, William offered Kate steadfast support and quiet admiration, qualities that would remain at the heart of their relationship. It was in the small, ordinary moments of university life that their bond truly deepened. Whether they were walking along the cobblestone streets of St. Andrews, cheering each other on at sporting events, or sharing meals at places like Anstruther Fish Bar, their connection grew stronger with each passing day. For William, who had already faced significant loss and public scrutiny in his young life, Kate became a source of stability and strength. For Kate, William was a steady and reassuring presence, someone who celebrated her individuality and saw her for who she truly was. Returning to Anstruther Fish Bar all these years later wasn't just about indulging in a favorite meal. It was about honoring the place that had quietly witnessed the early days of their relationship. It was a chance to reflect on how far they had come, not just as individuals, but as partners who had navigated the complexities of public life together. For William and Kate, the visit was a moment of gratitude, a reminder of the simple joys that had brought them together in the first place. Nature and Kate's thoughtful words reminded those around them that beneath the titles and responsibilities, they are two people who value connection, tradition, and the memories that shape us all. In the years since their time at St. Andrews, William and Kate's lives have changed in extraordinary ways. Their engagement in 2010, marked by William's heartfelt proposal during a trip to Kenya, was a significant turning point in their journey. The sapphire engagement ring, once worn by Princess Diana, symbolized both continuity and a deep sense of family. Their wedding in 2011, watched by millions around the world, was a celebration of their love and commitment. Yet, despite the grandeur of the occasion, the essence of their relationship remained the same, rooted in shared experiences, mutual respect, and a quiet understanding of one another. Over the years, William and Kate have embraced their roles as senior royals with grace and dedication. They have become known not just for their public duties, but also for their unwavering commitment to causes they care deeply about. From mental health awareness to environmental conservation, their work reflects their desire to make a meaningful difference in the world. At the same time, they have prioritized their family, creating a strong and loving foundation for their children. Through it all, their connection to places like Anstruther Fish Bar serves as a reminder of the simplicity and joy that lies at the heart of their relationship. Their visit was a celebration of the past, but also a reflection of the present, a moment to pause, to reconnect, and to appreciate how far they have come. It was a powerful reminder that even in a life filled with extraordinary responsibilities, it is the ordinary moments that often mean the most. As the couple bid farewell to Anstruther Fish Bar that afternoon, their gratitude was evident. They took the time to thank the staff, share laughs with the locals, and leave behind memories that will no doubt be cherished by everyone who witnessed them. The simplicity of the scene, the sight of two people enjoying fish and chips by the dock, was its most profound aspect. It was a rare glimpse into the lives of two individuals who, despite their public roles, continue to find joy and meaning in the same everyday experiences that bring us all together. For William and Kate, the visit to Anstruther Fish Bar was a chance to revisit the place that had been a small but significant part of their story. It was a reminder of where they started, how much they had grown, and the enduring power of the bond they share. For the people of Anstruther, it was an unforgettable moment that brought warmth and joy to their community. And for the rest of us, it was a story that spoke to something universal: the beauty of connection, the value of shared memories, and the joy of revisiting the past to find meaning in the present. In a world where royalty often feels distant and untouchable, William and Kate's visit to this small fish and chip shop was a reminder of their humanity. It was a moment of authenticity, a celebration of life's simplest pleasures, and a tribute to the places and people who shape our journeys. Whether you're a prince, a duchess, or just someone reminiscing about the past, there's something profoundly comforting in revisiting the spaces that hold our memories. For William and Kate, Anstruther Fish Bar was more than just a restaurant. It was a touchstone, a symbol of where their story began, and a reminder of all that they have shared along the way. The visit left everyone with a sense of warmth and joy, a story that transcended titles and traditions to touch the hearts of all who heard it. It was proof that even in a life as extraordinary as theirs, it is often the simplest moments that mean the most. For William and Kate, their quiet return to this beloved place was more than just a trip down memory lane. It was a celebration of love, connection, and the enduring power of shared history. And for all of us, it was a gentle reminder to cherish the places and people that make us who we are.
You sort of have to ignore a lot of what's said, obviously take it on board, but you have to be yourself, really, and that's how I've stuck by it, really.
Prince William and Princess Kate Middleton, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, have always been proud of their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. For the outside world, they are a perfectly happy family. And why shouldn't they be? After all, their children's laughter and smiles fill the halls of Kensington Palace. What more can parents, even royal parents, want? However, recently, Prince William and Princess Kate observed subtle changes in their children's behavior. Once a confident and outgoing young boy, Prince George had become withdrawn and quiet. Princess Charlotte, who had always been a sweet and gentle soul, was now acting out and throwing tantrums. And Prince Louis, the youngest of the 3, was different. His parents couldn't quite put their finger on it, but something about him had changed. The royal couple couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. As the world watches, Prince George, Prince Louis, and Prince Charlotte are experiencing a remarkable transformation, shedding their childhood innocence and blossoming into confident, compassionate, and charismatic young royals. From playful princes to poised young gentlemen, Prince William and Kate's sons are navigating the challenges of growing up in the public eye with remarkable grace and humility. As they embark on their educational journeys and assume increasingly prominent roles within the royal family, Prince George, Prince Louis, and Prince Charlotte have unexpected facets of their personalities, talents, and passions, captivating the hearts of royal watchers worldwide. The environment in which Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are growing up profoundly impacts their young lives. As members of the British royal family, they are constantly surrounded by the trappings of wealth and privilege, and the intense scrutiny and pressure that comes with their position. The palace's stiff upper lip and tradition of hiding emotions can make it difficult for the children to express themselves freely. Moreover, its history of disputes, tensions, and scandals, the royal family's complex web of relationships can create a challenging and sometimes toxic environment for the children to navigate. The constant media attention, the weight of royal protocol, and the pressure to conform to certain expectations can all affect their emotional well-being and sense of identity. As a result, the 3 siblings struggle to cope with the demands of their unique circumstances, leading to the changes in their behavior that have left their parents, Prince William and Princess Kate, increasingly concerned. Prince William's son, Prince George, has been making headlines since his birth on July 22, 2013. As the eldest child of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, George is second in line to the British throne, after his father. Growing up, George was exposed to the world of royalty, attending various events and ceremonies with his parents. One notable instance was during the Trooping the Color parade in June 2015, where George watched excitedly as his family arrived. As George began his education, he started at Westacre Montessori School Nursery in January 2016, before moving on to Thomas's School in Battersea in September 2017. His parents have been keen to provide him with as normal an upbringing as possible, despite his royal status. In recent years, George has been accompanying his parents on more royal engagements, including a visit to Wales in June 2022. He also played a significant role in Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, and later attended his grandfather's coronation as King Charles III. Now, at the age of 11, George has started flying lessons, marking another significant milestone in his life. As he grows up, George will undoubtedly face more challenges and responsibilities as a member of the royal family. Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana of Cambridge was born on May 2, 2015, at St. Mary's Hospital in London, England. As the second child and only daughter of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, Charlotte's arrival was met with immense joy and excitement from the royal family and fans around the world. From a young age, Charlotte demonstrated a confident and lively personality, often stealing the show with her energetic antics and adorable smiles. As she grew up, Charlotte developed a passion for dancing, music, and the arts, and her parents encouraged her to explore these interests. As the fourth in line to the British throne, Charlotte is destined for a life of royal duty and responsibility. However, her parents are determined to give her as normal an upbringing as possible, allowing her to experience the world beyond the palace walls and develop her unique personality and interests. With her sparkling eyes, mischievous grin, and infectious laughter, Princess Charlotte is already making her mark on the world. As she grows up, she will undoubtedly face many challenges and opportunities, but with her confident spirit and loving family by her side, she is sure to thrive. Prince Louis Arthur Charles of Cambridge was born on April 23, 2018, at St. Mary's Hospital in London, England. As the third child and second son of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, Louis's arrival was met with immense joy and excitement from the royal family and fans around the world. From a young age, Louis demonstrated a happy and playful personality, often seen laughing and smiling in public appearances. As he grew up, Louis developed a strong bond with his older siblings, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, and the three of them could often be seen playing and interacting together. As the fifth in line to the British throne, Louis is destined for a life of royal duty and responsibility. With his bright smile, curious nature, and energetic personality, Prince Louis is already making his mark on the world. As he grows up, he will undoubtedly face many challenges and opportunities, but with his loving family by his side, he is sure to thrive. The name Louis was chosen by Prince William and Catherine in honor of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, whose Greek name was Louis. The middle names, Arthur and Charles, were chosen in honor of Prince William's father, King Charles III, and his grandfather, Prince Charles's father, King George VI, whose birth name was Albert Frederick Arthur George. The disputes and tensions within the British royal family have had a profound impact on the young lives of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. The highly publicized rifts between their parents, Prince William and Prince Harry, as well as the strained relationships between their grandparents, King Charles III and Queen Camilla, have created a complex and often stressful environment for the children to grow up in. As a result, the siblings have been forced to navigate the challenges of royal life amidst the backdrop of family tension and media scrutiny, which has undoubtedly taken a toll on their emotional well-being and sense of security. The dispute between Prince William and Prince Harry has been a subject of media attention and public interest for several years. The seeds of tension between William and Harry were sown in 2017, when Harry began dating Meghan Markle, an American actress. William, who had always been protective of his family, was reportedly concerned about Harry's whirlwind romance and the potential impact on the royal family. After Harry and Meghan's engagement in 2017, Meghan began to integrate into the royal family. However, there were reports of tension between Meghan and Kate, who had been close friends until then. The media speculated that Meghan's outspoken personality and American background may have contributed to the tension. As Harry and Meghan's relationship deepened, they began to take on more royal duties. However, there were reports of disagreements between William and Harry over the distribution of royal duties and the future of the monarchy. William, as the future king, was said to be concerned about the impact of Harry's decisions on the monarchy's reputation. In January 2020, Harry and Meghan announced their decision to step back from their senior royal duties and pursue a more private life. This decision was reportedly made without consulting William or other members of the royal family, leading to a rift between the two brothers. Following the announcement, the royal family held an emergency meeting at Sandringham Estate to discuss the implications of Harry and Meghan's decision. The meeting, which was attended by William, Harry, Charles, and the Queen, was reportedly tense and emotional. In the months that followed, the rift between William and Harry continued to widen. Harry and Meghan relocated to North America, while William and Kate remained in the UK. The two couples have since pursued separate paths, with minimal public interaction. In recent months, there have been reports of reconciliation efforts between William and Harry. The two brothers were spotted together at the unveiling of a statue of their mother, Princess Diana, in July 2021. However, the extent of their reconciliation remains unclear. The dispute between Prince William and Prince Harry made it difficult for the children to grow their bond with their cousins. The tension between the two cousins may cause an anxious and stressful environment for the children. Bowles's love triangle with Prince Charles and Princess Diana was a highly publicized and scandalous affair. The love triangle began in the early 1980s when Prince Charles and Camilla started an affair while Charles was still married to Princess Diana. The love triangle had a profound impact on Prince William, who was just a child when the affair began. William reportedly felt betrayed by his father's actions and struggled to come to terms with the breakdown of his parents' marriage. Also reportedly had an impact on Prince William's relationship with his sons, Prince George, Prince Louis, and Princess Charlotte. William has spoken publicly about the importance of being a present and involved father, and has made a conscious effort to prioritize his family life. However, the love triangle and its aftermath reportedly left emotional scars on William, which have affected his parenting style. William has spoken about the challenges of balancing his royal duties with his family life, and has reportedly struggled to open up to his sons about his feelings. The love triangle and its aftermath have also reportedly had an impact on Prince George, Prince Louis, and Princess Charlotte. The three siblings have grown up in a very different royal landscape than their father did, with a greater emphasis on emotional expression and vulnerability. However, the love triangle and its legacy have reportedly left a lasting impact on the three siblings. Prince George, in particular, has reportedly struggled with the weight of his family's history and the pressure of living up to his father's expectations. Prince Charles and Princess Diana have had a lasting impact on Prince William and his sons. The emotional scars of the love triangle have affected William's parenting style and his relationships with his sons, and have left a lasting legacy on the three siblings. The relationship between Prince William and Camilla Parker Bowles has been complex and sensitive, given Camilla's role in the breakdown of Charles and Diana's marriage. In 2019, Prince William and Kate Middleton reportedly had a disagreement with Camilla Parker Bowles over the future of the monarchy and the role of the Duchess of Cornwall. As the wife of Prince Charles, Camilla is set to become the Queen Consort when Charles ascends to the throne. However, Prince William and Kate Middleton reportedly expressed concerns about Camilla's suitability for the role, given her past actions and the public's perception of her. Prince William and Kate Middleton were said to be worried about the potential impact of Camilla's past mistakes on the monarchy's reputation. They reportedly felt that Camilla's actions had caused harm to the royal family, and that she was not fit to hold the title of Queen Consort. Camilla Parker Bowles was reportedly upset by Prince William and Kate Middleton's concerns, and felt that they were being unfair and judgmental. She allegedly believed that she had done nothing wrong, and that she was being unfairly criticized for her past actions. The dispute between Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Camilla Parker Bowles reportedly led to a rift between the two couples. Prince William and Kate Middleton were said to have distanced themselves from Camilla and Prince Charles, and the two couples were no longer as close as they once were. The dispute between Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Camilla Parker Bowles highlights the complex and sensitive nature of royal relationships. While the exact details of the dispute are not publicly known, it is clear that there are deep-seated tensions and concerns within the royal family. One of the reported points of contention between Prince William and Camilla Parker Bowles was the issue of royal titles. Camilla, as the wife of Prince Charles, is set to become the Queen Consort when Charles ascends to the throne. However, Prince William reportedly expressed concerns that Camilla's past actions would tarnish the reputation of the monarchy, and that she was not fit to hold the title of Queen Consort. Kate Middleton was reportedly a key player in the dispute between Prince William and Camilla Parker Bowles. As Prince William's wife, Kate was said to have shared her husband's concerns about Camilla's past actions and her suitability for the role of Queen Consort. Kate's involvement in the dispute reportedly added to the tension between the two couples. Prince Charles was reportedly upset by the dispute between his son, Prince William, and his wife, Camilla Parker Bowles. As the future king, Prince Charles was said to have felt that his son's concerns about Camilla's past actions were unfair and unjustified. Prince Charles reportedly tried to mediate the dispute, but his efforts were ultimately unsuccessful. The dispute between Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Camilla Parker Bowles reportedly had a significant impact on royal relationships. The two couples were said to have distanced themselves from each other, and the tension between them was reportedly palpable. The dispute also reportedly caused tension between Prince William and his father, Prince Charles, who felt that his son's concerns about Camilla were unfair. The private jet controversy surrounding Prince William and Prince Harry refers to the criticism they faced in 2019 for using private jets for personal trips, despite their environmental advocacy. In July 2019, Prince William and his family took a private jet to Scotland for a vacation, while Prince Harry and his family took a private jet to Ibiza, Spain, for a vacation. The trips were criticized for their carbon footprint, as private jets are significant contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. The use of private jets by the royal brothers was widely criticized by the media, the public, and environmental activists. Many pointed out the hypocrisy of the princes advocating for environmental causes while using private jets for personal travel. In response to the criticism, a spokesperson for Prince William said that the private jet was used for security reasons, as the royal family's travel arrangements are subject to strict security protocols. Prince Harry also responded to the criticism, saying that he would be offsetting the carbon emissions from his private jet trips by investing in sustainable tourism projects. The private jet controversy had a significant impact on the public perception of the royal family, particularly Prince William and Prince Harry. It highlighted the challenges of balancing royal duties with personal choices and the need for greater transparency and accountability. In the aftermath of the controversy, Prince William and Prince Harry have taken steps to reduce their carbon footprint. Prince William has spoken publicly about the need for sustainable aviation fuels, and Prince Harry has launched a sustainable tourism initiative, Travels. As the private jet controversy surrounding Prince William and Prince Harry made headlines, the children of Prince William couldn't help but feel the impact. Prince George, who was 6 years old at the time, was confused and concerned. He had always looked up to his father as a role model, and he couldn't understand why people were being so critical of him. As the controversy swirled around them, Prince George began to notice changes in his daily life. His parents were making a greater effort to reduce their carbon footprint, using public transportation and carpooling whenever possible.